In year 2022, a series of regime-changing events has been seen in South Asian countries. Either its overthrowing of Sri Lankan government or regime change in Pakistan and later in Iran with different motives. These power-shifting changes reveal some darkest and scariest side of the ruling elite. Hello everyone, I am Safa bint Tahir. In my Rewind series, I will discuss about year 2022's biggest events and their impact. Stay connected and listen the most open and bold analysis of mine. I hope my effort to see the future through the lens of present will be useful and informative for you. All those who are new here, subscribe the channel and stay connected. A wave of demonstration in the South Asian region is a situation of concern for some, but for public it's a call for change. But is it really a call for change? The moment Pakistan's ex-Prime Minister ousted from power in the month of Ramadan, people had started demonstration despite hectic routine because of fasting in summer. All they demanded was justice and protection of their votes. Imran Khan is symbolized because of his pro-Islamic stance and the speech he delivered in the UN. But Imran Khan is equally popular among minorities in the country as well. In his tenure, many ancient abandoned Hindu temples were reopened. Also on 27 June 2020, the ex-Prime Minister Imran Khan had released US $2.2 million for the construction of the Krishna temple in Islamabad. It is the first Hindu temple to be granted permission to be built in Islamabad, capital of Pakistan, on 0.5-acre land in the H9 area of Islamabad Capital Territory. It will be a place of worship for the 3,000 Hindu families living in Islamabad. Imran Khan's most prominent work is construction of Gurdwara Darbar Sahib Kartarpur. This Gurdwara has great significance because of the founder of Sikhism, Guru Nanak lived there for 18 years until his death on September 2022, 1539. And the Gurdwara is built where Guru Nanak is said to have died. So Imran Khan's ousted from power was a big shock for the country. And that was the first time pro-military Imran Khan speaks against the military. And he blamed military for his removal from power. Alongside Imran Khan blamed US for conspiracy against him. Khan claimed that the US-led conspiracy removed him from power because of his refusal to stand with Washington on issue against Russia and China. But this all opened a new chapter of debate in Pakistan that who owned the real power in the country and why a common citizen can speak against this power. And we have seen the power show as well when journalists, activists and politicians forcibly abducted from their homes and from their place of work, and they have been subjected to the third degree of torture. Here is a big question I'm gonna raise, and maybe we come to the conclusion that who is the real power in Pakistan, America or military? We know Imran Khan always speaks against the Pakistan participation in US war. And also, if you all remember, Khan always talked about drone attacks and also that the permission is given by Pakistani politicians to America. So they do drone strikes in Pakistan. And we all know the popular Raymond Allen Davis case, who was a private security contractor of Central Intelligence Agency based at the America. And there are so many other incidents and occasions which shows American presence in Pakistani politics. On December 2019, Imran Khan cancels Malaysia summit under Saudi diplomatic pressure. The 4-day Kuala Lumpur summit will include dozens of world leaders, intellectuals, and scholars to discuss and exchange ideas about the issues revolving in the Muslim world. And from Pakistan, a strange statement came in which Foreign Minister Qureshi said Pakistan had pulled out of the summit due to concern by Saudi Arabia that the meeting could create a new bloc that would rival the existing 57-member state organization of Islamic cooperation. And this is Middle East Eye news article. I will read for you for better understanding of the situation. In the article, it is written that Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan has cancelled a planned visit to Malaysia under pressure from Saudi Arabia, according to a number of diplomatic sources. In what will be seen as a deeply humiliating episode, Khan took the decision after being summoned to Riyadh for talks with Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Khan had earlier accepted an invitation from Malaysian Prime Minister Mahathir bin Mohamad to attend a summit next week in Kuala Lumpur, And below Dawn Middle East, I quoted their last year report about Pakistan's financial burden, in which Khan admits they are facing really hard time due to debt. We were highly pressurized into paying heavy debts. We're desperate at the moment, Imran Khan. Political critics and analysts call this a cowardly act. And also the question raises here, who involved? On one side, Khan blaming US involvement, and on the other side, he dragged military into a political drama to gain back the power. It is one of the rarest times in the history of Pakistan in which military and public come face to face and little hatred arose. But Pakistan's military hasn't said a single word against the public outrage and not even used the military power like Turkey military has used power against Recep Tayyip Erdogan. Is Imran Khan is under any influence to drag military into the political drama? If yes, then who is the mastermind? Let me make a guess. Is it the same party who was behind the cancellation of Malaysia summit, or is it the one who is committed to cancel polio in Pakistan and also provides fund to Khan government for the eradication of it? And also this party is seriously concerned about COVID-19 vaccinations. Nope, if not these, then who? Let the question remain open. If I may say religion is a good business, then don't judge me. Religion has always been manipulated in world politics to gain the supreme power over public at large. People connected strongly with the faith and with religion. Any order or any obligation by religion taken very seriously. If you study the European order, you will find out how imperial power had used religion for their supremacy, how they manipulated church orders for their personal benefits. Now Europe is free from all those orders and they are living their lives with freedom, without religious slavery. It is against the human nature to live under domination of others. One day the people's power ends the domination, because human being born free, and religion is someone's personal choice, and to which extent one has to follow, it's also a public choice. Dress code for females is always been a topic of discussion, and a symbol of purity and piousness. Does anywhere religion obligate the government to forcibly bound women to follow the dress code? Iran is Shia-dominating country in which after the fall of Pahlavi dynasty, which caused by a religious revolution, Ayatollah Khomeini became the president of the country, who bring religious laws to the country. Ayatollah led the opposition to the Shah and his wild revolution, and finally he succeeded. And along with all other strict religious laws, it became mandatory for women in Iran to wear hijab in public, which was enforced by the country's moral police. Mahsa Amini's death opened a debate at worldwide. Public at large in Iran did protest against the regime, and their slogan was Women, Life, Freedom. And their taking off hijab and cutting hair in public became the prominent act. In support of the protest, women across the globe participated in the protest through cutting their hairs and through chanting their slogans. Even in EU Parliament, this act of solidarity done by female politicians. In Iran, this incident opened up many questions. For me as an outsider, the first question came to my mind that why morality police has so much power that they can't bring a woman to death, and why nobody can ask them any question. Why is it prohibited to ask questions to state or to morality police? Why these strict religious laws are still present? This is one of the cases which came to news. There must be many more like this. Many unreported cases are still there. Many harassments and exploitation of power cases must be there. If this case has happened, I believe that the morality police must have been involved in such cases before, which have never come to light. A young girl subjected to torture because of her improper hijab and pronounced dead because of this torture. Does any religion allow this act? Why speaking against such brutality is anti-government or anti-state? This is the case of exploitation of religion, where religion is used for personal gain. I hope Mahsa Amini's family will go further for justice, because if this happened with one girl, it can happen with any other. The protest for women, freedom and life shattered the mullah's regime in Iran. Can it become a cause for toppling down mullah's government in Iran in coming year? Bharat Jodo Yatra is ongoing peaceful protest in India against the Modi's fascist regime. This ongoing mass movement started by the Indian National Congress. Rahul Gandhi, the leader of the Congress, has organized the movement by mobilizing the party cadre and general public into walking by foot from Kanyakumari to the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. The Congress said that they started this movement to unite the country against the alleged divisive politics of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Its main objective is to fight against the politics of fear, bigotry and prejudice, and the economics of livelihood destruction, increasing unemployment and growing inequalities. People are showing great interest in this movement because a lot they have seen in Modi's supremacist government. The secular public of India has never imagined that one dominating Hindu caste will become the ruling elite. If the country will remain under their rule, all become the minority, including the low-caste Hindus. The movement is sound like a real call for change and will open a debate to Modi's faults as country's ruler. His role in taking back land from China is still questionable. During his government, China has captured Indian land and which is still under Chinese control, but Modi and his colleagues are busy in subjecting minorities and making India land only for Hindus. Thus, the rise of secular India is possible in coming year. This only depends on public conscience and their concern for future. With this, I'm ending this episode. I will appreciate your participation through commenting below. Thank you.